Mike, and we are going to start to retail all of the different plywood offcuts that we have in pre-built manufacturing, because we get too much in and we're overstocked. So if you can use plywood offcuts, especially good looking 1/4 inch Russian birch we have the most of. It's a 1/4 inch. That's actually eucalyptus on one side, that stuff. So if you go over here, you'll see different lifts of everything that we have. So here's an example here of an offcut piece. So it's a CC grade or better, 1/4 inch Russian birch. We've got a bunch of spruce pine fir stuff. Here's like 3/4 inch stuff. This is a whole block of it here. Down below you've got 3/8 Russian birch. You've got more 1/4 inch birch down here to the floor. 3/8 spruce pine fir. There's some 1/4 inch Russian birch, larger pieces there. There's a bunch of I'd say 18 inches by 4 feet long spruce pine fir 1/2 inch there. Great subflooring stuff, sheeting insides of barns, signage, manufacturing applications. Large manufacturers that may need this stuff ongoing. We supply manufacturers in Toronto area, the GTA, even Ottawa, with gusset plating. We can do cut to size, or we can just do raw materials sold by the square foot like we're selling it here now. If you're a hobbyist and you want to buy a lift of this stuff, then this is the stuff you want. We'll be able to sell it to you real cheap. We'll do how it's calculated in dollars here in a second. More 1/4 inch Russian birch here. You can see the size and the width. 1/4 inch Russian birch here. 1/2 inch spruce pine fir here. 3/8 Russian birch. This will give you a really good idea of some standard size stuff. So if you're into signage, crafting, you know, all that sort of stuff. Down here you get into the real nice stuff. This is 1/2 inch Russian birch plywood. Price a sheet of that. Right? You're gonna like the costing here. If these sizes fit your applications, then we have volumes of this stuff. The costing, easiest way to explain the costing, is still a bit complicated. The reason it is because we just sell it by the block. We sell it by volume. So there's a minimum of $50 purchase. Okay, so basically you come in, make a block in the lift that looks like this, or just buy a whole lift like this. Okay, so what I've done is I've done the math on this simple piece right here. This is a 1/4 inch thick Russian birch. Okay, it's 8 inches wide and it's 36 inches long. Okay, so you go 8 times 36 and you divide that by 144. That'll give you the number of square feet in this piece. You've got 2 square feet here, right? This piece at this thickness at 60 cents per board foot equals 15 cents per square foot on this. So if you back through the math on that, it's one and the same. And at 15 cents per square foot, you've got 2 square feet here. This piece here is 30 cents. Now, if you made a whole lift of that, basically you've got a lift here we've measured it out. It's 3 feet wide to here. However, all this here extra sticking out, and there's a big nub on the other side over here that's sticking out, right? That will give you another, well, almost 20% on this lift. So we're going to look at this whole lift, and we're not going to worry about that extra that's sticking out there. You do have some air in between as well. The 4 feet that I measured here came out to about here, so there's a little gap. That'll be more than compensated by the stuff that's sticking out here. So our measurements will always be your wood plus about 10 to 20 or even 30%. So you've got 4 feet by 3 feet. With 4 feet by 3 feet, you've got 12 square feet on your footprint. And then at 24 inches high, it's 2 feet high, this particular lift, right? You've got 24 inches. So you're doing 12 feet square by 24 inches high. 24 inches high makes 24 at 60 cents per board foot. Okay, so we're going to go 24 times 60 is going to end up to be, we came to a number, I think it was 172 and change. I believe that's what the number we came to here. So basically this entire block of wood here would come to about 172 bucks. It would just be rounded down to like 170 bucks for this whole lift. So